Hi everyone, I am here today with my September TBR. So if you watched my video that I uploaded a couple of days ago, you will know that I spent a lot of August in a reading slump. Since I uploaded that video, I've read like 5 or 6 books. So I think I'm cool to have this absolutely humongous September TBR because I'm just back in the reading zone really well. So I'm going to start off with the physical books that I have to show you. There's quite a few of those. And then I'm going to pick out some of my TBR bag picks because I need to get some more of those out. And also just talk you through some other books that are on my Kindle that I might get to this month. So it's a crazy big one and I'm so excited. First of all, we have got Shattered Minds by Laura Lamb. This is a book that I don't know very much about at all. A friend gave it to me, and even after reading the blurb, I just still don't really get what it is at all. It says, she'd die for freedom, but can she save others from herself? Apparently she struggles with a drug problem, and she has urges to kill, and there's some sort of mind thing. That's a really great synopsis for you, isn't it? I don't have a clue. My friend said it was amazing, so I'm excited to get to this. Also in September, I want to read Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, or rather reread this, because I was meant to read this in August to kind of round up my Harry Potter reread of the year, and I never got to it, so this is going to happen in September for definite. Next we have How Hard Can Love Be by Holly Bourne. So I read the first book in this series, Am I Normal Yet, in August. Woody read that with Aoife over at Fred Weasley Died Laughing and absolutely adored it. So I want to continue the series quite desperately. In fact, it was that first book that probably put me into a reading slump because there was just nothing else I wanted to read after that. I would also like to pick up the third book in the series, and that's What a Girl Gotta Do. Those two books are part of the Spinster Club series, and if you don't know what that's about, it's a YA feminism contemporary kind of series that follows lots of different kind of teen issues. I'd also quite like to reread This Mortal Coil by Emily Savada because the second book in this series comes out at the end of October in America, I think, and the 1st of November in the UK. So I've got a lot of my October reading already planned out. I've got a really exciting month planned out for that. So for this, I really need to kind of try and pick it up towards the end of September, I think. And I've already read this year, so I probably don't need to reread it, but I want to reread it. I'm going to read what I want, and that's the secret to getting out of my reading slump. So I want to give this a reread if I have the time. And I will also, because I'm guessing I won't finish this before September starts, I want to finish reading Good Me, Bad Me by Ali Land. This is a psychological thriller that I'm really getting into. I'm currently 55 pages in, so like I said, I might have finished this by September, but I don't think I will have. So this will be at the top of the pile. As for audiobook, the audiobook I want to get to in September is one that I've started today, and that is an Unwanted Guest by Shari LaPena. And I've picked this up on a bit of a spur of a moment on audio because, again, Aoife recommended to try and get me out of this slump that I picked this book up, and I hadn't got it already, and I'd got like loads of Audible credits, sat around doing nothing, so I thought I'd just pick up this on Audible. So I'm currently listening to this and really intrigued so far. I'm about an hour in and yeah, can't wait to see where it goes. So now on to my Kindle side of the TBR. If you didn't watch my video the other day where I pick out some Kindle books, I think I picked out like 9, you might want to go and check that out because those are some of the books that I might be picking from, and I'm obviously not going to go through those here right now because it was so recent that it would just be pointless. The ones I am going to tell you about that are on here are ones that I'd left on here that I was eager to get to. And there's not many of them, so this won't take long. So books that I might get to in September off my Kindle, along with those from the other day, are Ripper by Patricia Cornwell. I left this on because I'm really in the mood for some Jack the Ripper. I feel like September is like when the anniversaries of the killings start, and is when I kind of want to pick up some Jack the Ripper stuff. Then we've got Summer at Hope Meadows Meadows by Lucy Daniels. This is the author of the Animal Ark series. This is an adult contemporary novel. There's a few of them out now, and so I really want to get to this one and check it out so that I can continue on with the series. I've also got The Crown's Game by Evelyn Skye. This is a book I've had for ages. I think it's YA and fantasy and has like Russian inspiration in it, I think, maybe. I'm doing really well with that, aren't I? It's been on my TBR for ages. I also want to get to Legendary by Stephanie Garber. I read Caraval at the beginning of August and flew through it in one sitting, so I really want to carry on with the series. I've also got Animal Ark Kitten Rescue. This is the first book in the kind of new Animal Ark series that is being started up, and so I loved Animal Ark as a kid, so I want to check out this new revamped one. I've also got Ruin of Stars by Lindsay Miller. This is the sequel to Mask of Shadows that I read, I think it was last year. I'll leave a link to the review in the cards because I loved that book, and so I was really excited to be able to get the sequel. And perhaps one of the books that I'm most excited about right now I've got on here is Providence by Caroline Kepnes, who is the author of You and Hidden Bodies. I loved You, I loved Hidden Bodies, and I've heard that this is totally different and I'm really excited to get to it, so this one will definitely be happening in September. But that leaves me, along with the books from the other day, with 16 books on my Kindle, so I can pick 4 new ones out. I'm so excited to delve into this. It just feels like getting new books at Christmas or something. So I'll pick them out and then I'll see what they are afterwards. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So excited, so excited, so excited. So the first one I have pulled out is... Oh. This is going to extend the TBR considerably then. If you don't know how my TBR works, I put in every single Kindle book that I've bought, and I put in every single NetGalley book that I haven't yet read in there too. This means that sometimes there's sequels in there, and that sometimes I pull out sequels before I've read the first book in the series. In this case, I've pulled out A Court of Wings and Ruin by Sarah J. Maas, which is obviously a very popular book from a very popular series. And it's actually the 3rd book in the series, and I haven't read the first 2, and they aren't exactly small books, so it looks like I'm going to be adding all 3 of these to my TBR. So that will be A Court of Thorns and Roses, A Court of Mist and Fury, and then this one, A Court of Wings and Ruin. And I own quite a few Sarah J. Maas books, but I haven't read any of them, so this will help me get into them, I suppose. I'm kind of excited, but at the same time I'm a bit like, oh my god, I just pulled 3 books out in one piece of paper. Indian Summer by Marcia Willett. I don't have a clue what that is. It's a book that I got off NetGalley last year, so I'm just gonna look it up. Okay, cool, so this is a women's fiction book, and it's set in Devon. I love Devon, so this might be quite a fun one for me to get into. So someone goes to stay for summer, and they bring with them a letter from their first love. And I think they might meet up or something. I'm not sure. Not sure at all. It's got okay ratings, so yeah. Not a bad pick there at all. Totally different to the first pick. Next. So it's a book that I got off NetGalley this year, and it is Don't Trust Me by Joss Sterling. I don't have a clue what this is either, so I'm just going to look it up, but I'm going to assume it's probably like a psychological thriller or something from the name. Don't Trust Me? Did I say Don't Touch Me? Because it's Don't Trust Me. I don't even know what I said anymore. And I was right, this is a thriller, and it seems like it's probably like an unreliable narrator situation, so very excited for this one. And even more excited to find out what this last one is. Oh. Don't know what this is, but it's Sirens in the Night by Michael Bradley, and I've had this off NetGalley since 2015, so this is helping me make a good dent in some older ones. Again, I'm just going to have to look this one up. I've got a feeling this one might be like a mystery thriller as well, so doing well. Oh yes, this is horror mystery. Ooh, I'm into this. I am well up for this. So 3 bodies have been found and they're all really bizarre deaths and they seem like a hoax, and there's something to do with mummies, yet they're dressed in modern day clothing, and somehow a radio DJ comes into this as well. I think this is going to be a fabulous read. It's got not many reviews or ratings, it's obviously quite unknown, but it's got an average of just under 4 stars, so this is going to be fun, I think. I am very excited with this and very, very glad with the books that I've picked out. So I'm going to be spoiled for choice during September. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to get to every book that I have talked about in this video, and I wouldn't be expecting to, quite frankly. But all the same, I am absolutely chuffed. And I'm going to be in for a really fun reading month, I think, as long as I don't hit another slump. So here is my wonderful September TBR. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe by clicking the image of me if you want to see more book reviews and other bookish content from me, and I will see you soon. Bye bye!